This session, Healing as a Way of Remembering, explores key ideas from A Course in Miracles, Chapter 7, Section 3. We will examine healing not as a medical event, but as a disciplined shift in perception that restores awareness of our shared wholeness and true identity. Here we contrast two definitions of healing. The world focuses on physical remedies applied to bodies. The Course defines healing as a cognitive shift applied to minds. There is no overlap between these views. Thinking that truly heals is the only thinking that reflects the mind of God. Sickness is framed as a perceptual error, seeing a brother as broken or separate from the kingdom. Because minds are joined, whatever wholeness we deny in another, we simultaneously hide from ourselves. Thus, sickness is not a condition in the body, but a fractured way of seeing. God knows only perfect wholeness in His creations. The sleeping mind, however, dreams of sickness and separation. The Holy Spirit, operating through God's laws, bridges this gap. Healing does not come directly from God, but from His voice, which translates truth into forms we can accept. This slide introduces the mind as a diagnostic mirror. When we see sickness in a brother, we fracture our own identity. When we choose to see wholeness, we restore it in ourselves. What we think we lack is not truly absent. We have simply denied it in others and made it invisible within. An insane action is reinterpreted as a call for blessing. A brother's behavior may trigger us, but it signals a shared need for healing. By responding with blessing rather than attack, we supply what both minds require. Giving the blessing is the only reliable way for us to receive it. Perception operates through two lenses. Forgetting, or ego, opposes God's will, sees sickness and separation, and results in loss of identity. Remembering, or the Holy Spirit, aligns with God's laws, sees healing and wholeness, and yields certainty and awareness of the kingdom. The Holy Spirit heals by refusing to validate illusions. Truth and illusion share no overlap, and therefore no real conflict. Rather than fighting the ego, the Holy Spirit simply does not perceive it as real. We are invited to adopt this stance, recognizing conflict itself as meaningless. Healing follows a cycle of extension. We first recognize wholeness in a brother, then extend blessing. This extension allows us to experience that same wholeness in ourselves and remember our true identity. All confusion arises when we withhold this life-giving extension of mind. Finally, we see that you and your brother are joined within the kingdom. To see wholeness in another is to remember it in yourself. By extending healing and acknowledging your brother's true worth, you awaken to your own. Seeing wholeness in another equals remembering your own wholeness.